Thank you for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast. I'm Mario Doremus.
I'm Eric.
Buckeye B in the building. Let's get it.
We got a lot to dive into today, fellas.
Yes, sir.
A lot of ball talk. NFL Combine is about to start. Yeah. So even though it's like the season just ended, it's almost like it's about to start again.
Hey man, that's the time of the year, bro. I kind of love it. Like, you know, we don't get too much of a downtime for football. Outside of college football, it seems like it's too long of a break. But NFL, definitely, we get right back to it.
So have y'all ever been to the Combine?
I haven't.
I have not. I've always desired to go. Never been.
Man,
I don't think I have a desire to go, though. Like,
I do. Just this, I don't know. I mean, I guess you get more of that personal feel, like with events like these, like in terms of like interaction with the players. I guess not necessarily interaction, but you get to be on. You know what I mean? See them in person a little more. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But I mean, and I'm sure we'll probably get to it. But I got a whole nother issue, kind of, or a bone to pick with the Combine. So.
I don't know. Look, growing up, I've always loved the Combine, and I don't know if it's just because I used to really like love college football. So I used to just try to study the players to see, you know what I mean, like and evaluate talent. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like growing up, I kind of wanted to be a scout, just because I always found it interesting. Like you know what I mean, like the ability to go through and like, damn, like he could be somebody that can make a play, and you know what I mean, in this system, or you know what I mean.
For sure, that's a fact.
So like I would like probably started in like 2003. Okay. So it was the year before the draft with Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. Like I used to write down like players' names and like they 40 times. This is before like niggas really had access to the internet. But like I used to have a big ass notebook. So I think that's the one reason I always kind of desired to go to the Combine.
I guess you're gonna make me say it, but like I guess we can get into it, but like to me, right? Like the Combine is overrated.
Okay, well hold that thought before because I want you to save it.
Okay,
we got a lot. We got NBA to talk about. There's a lot going on right there. You had an interesting question. You said, "Is Cade Cunningham? Could he be the face of the league?" And I think that's a real question. And I think that's something we need to talk about as the Detroit Pistons have the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Right. You know, which is something to talk about. And then got college basketball. Mm-hmm. Are the Duke Blue Devils the number 1 team? Are they the team to beat now? I mean, they just had a huge win against Michigan. Yeah. And, hey, say what you want about Boozer, but Boozer could low-key be making the case to be the number 1 pick in this draft.
I think he might be the safest, but again, when it comes to pure NBA talent, I don't want to go on a tangent. E-voice. Easy E-voice. But, you know, I'm going to go with my boy Caleb Wilson. You know what I'm saying? But we'll figure it out. He hurt right now. So, you know, we got to get healthy and get back. But all respects to Duke. I think they deserve to be the number 1 overall seed when it get here. We're going to see how it play out when it comes to the ACC tournament. I think that's going to be a big factor. Because you got these teams like Arizona, Michigan, Houston, they tinkering, but they ain't really Duke.
Well, hold on. Let's save it until we get there. But it's an interesting point though that you said about Boozer and you said about your boy Caleb, as he's injured right now. Yeah. But it's actually a strong pick. I have somebody else in mind who I think should be the number 1 pick, but I have a question about another person that they were talking about would or should be the number 1 pick just several weeks ago. But now everybody's saying that they wouldn't touch him in the first 5. So, but let's start with some NFL. Let's start talking about, before we even get to the Combine, right? About why you feel so strongly about the Combine or with the dislike. Let's talk about Malik Wilson.
Willis.
Oh, Willis. I don't know. I said Wilson. You got anything about Wilson.
Yeah.
But
right. Russell.
But Malik Willis will be a free agent. Mm-hmm. That's something that we do know. and appears to be highly sought after during this free agency. Him along with, I just think it's quarterbacks are something that teams are reaching for just because it's not a quarterback heavy draft.
No, for sure.
So free agency seems more appealing at the moment for some teams, but it's rumored that teams are saying that he's gonna likely make around $30 million a year.
Just like, to me, like, don't get me wrong, I think I pumped him up. I don't know if it was on the pod or I might have had some conversations with some other people, like, but don't get me wrong, I think at some point he came in and he looked like the Packers could miss a beat a little bit with him. And I think he did enough to where I think he deserved to go be a starter. But 20 to 30 million is crazy. Like if you're a team like the Raiders, right? Who you're in a spot where you could go get him and you have the number 1 pick and go get somebody else. Like, do you do that? Like, is Malik that good of a quarterback to be a franchise quarterback?
Well, I think that's the question.
When you say 20 to 30 million
a year,
I'm cool with it for maybe 1 or 2 years, but what type of contract do you think is more of a, they gonna give him a long-term deal for 20, 30 million?
I think if he gets 20 to 30 million, it'll be a two-year, maybe 3-year at bats.
Well, why you not? I'm cool with that. 2 years, maybe 3 years is stretching it.
I just have
2 years. It's like
you could do a 3-year with a team option on the third year.
Yeah. So
I just have and we're not even talking about guaranteed money. So the guaranteed money could be, he could do a 3-year, $30 million deal, but only 56 of it is guaranteed.
Well, you mean it would be 390?
390, my bad. 3-year 90, and only 56 of it is guaranteed.
Only? That's over half the money.
That's over half the money. So, but I'm just saying, like, it gives them an out after the following the second year.
Here's the reason why I don't really have a problem with it. He was a number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he came from St. Rita's of the Deaf. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like now he's learned how to be a professional. He's learned how to be an NFL quarterback to a certain extent. And, he may not truly deserve the cheese, but I think just with him being a number 1 pick, bro, they like, man, he might unlock some potential we ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Sam Darnold shit. You know what I'm saying? From that standpoint. I don't have an issue. But I don't honestly know what team is going to throw that cheese. Like, do we have a team in mind?
Well, they got 3 teams right now that they say they're heavily interested or appear to be heavily interested. One being the Falcons, the other being the Jets, and the third was the...
Was it the Cardinals?
No, it was not the Cardinals. Not that I read.
Steelers? Colts?
See, I don't like any of those
the Colts
teams
are,
that you named.
No, the Colts, I think, are supposedly working on a deal to extend
Dolphins.
Daniel Jones.
It was the
Dolphins, yeah.
Maybe the Dolphins. The
Dolphins?
Dolphins?
There it is. Them 5.
No.
Arizona.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Cleveland as well.
Okay.
So
I can get...
Bro,
I can get jiggy with these teams.
I cannot get jiggy with paying him 20 to 30 million a year. Signing a
if
3-year,
Pittsburgh,
signing him to a 3-year, $90 million deal is crazy. He hasn't shown that he can do that for a whole season, bro. I'm not. If I'm a GM, I'm not doing that.
That's true, but like he said initially, it's the quarterbacks in the draft.
I don't care, bro. I don't think that does anything for me.
I feel like if you the Steelers, you could take a chance.
Go back to those teams for 1 second,
They
Jeff.
probably gonna keep A-Rod, so that might not.
These teams are none of these teams are a quarterback away. I'm not taking a chance.
I think that's false.
Who?
The Steelers are a quarterback away.
That's a fact.
And I don't.
Y'all tripping, bro.
And I don't even think.
What are we?
And I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying Malik Willis is the answer. I think that they are. Like Aaron Rodgers was not the issue when he was there. And
that's what I'm saying.
And so hear me out. I think that there are other things that they need, but I do still think that they're the right quarterback in play in Pittsburgh. They're right there.
Right.
So whether it be them keeping Aaron Rodgers or going to get somebody who's younger in age but still has the talent like a Malik Willis, they're still in the picture.
If that's the case, if you're Pittsburgh and that's the case, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's no reason why you move away from Aaron Rodgers and go with Malik Willis.
And I agree with you, but
because Aaron Rodgers will be the perfect bridge quarterback.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you.
You swing and miss on Malik, now you're maybe a year or two away. Man,
they not a quarterback away, but I feel like these teams are in a position to build. Build what? Around Malik for the next 2 years.
But every other team doesn't need to be a quarterback away, though, because they need a foundation.
Right.
None of those teams have foundations outside of the Steelers. Exactly. Miami, no foundation. Arizona, no foundation. Cleveland, they can barely keep a goddamn coach.
So hold on. I'm glad you said that. Outside of Pittsburgh, neither one of them teams got any stability at the coaching position.
Yeah, but you got to get hold on. You got to get stability somewhere, right? Like, you got to create foundation somewhere. So
I get that you're saying you got to create the foundation.
Yes.
Where does the
you hold on. You can't get there if you don't take a risk.
Where does the foundation start in the organization, Mario?
It starts up top, like in the front office. Yeah, and then you work your way down to the GM if you have one as a team, then the head coach, but then you go quarterback. And the only way to establish the quarter.
My bad. What did Seattle do? They took a risk. What stopped them from being a great team? Because last year, who was the quarterback?
Seattle took a risk.
Who was the quarterback?
Before Sam?
Geno Smith, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. So they decided to take a risk on Sam, and look what it led them to.
But you had proof. Sam won 14 games last year.
But it's a bigger sample size.
It's a bigger sample size is what I'm saying.
But at the same time, they still took a risk.
No,
they took a risk
to build a foundation.
They did take a risk because remember,
bro, the foundation was there. We're talking about Seattle, who had the number one defense in the league. What are we talking about?
The year before, they did have the number one defense in the league,
bro. But when they brought the defense wasn't number one in it, but it was trending. It was a lot better.
But will you agree they were a quarterback away?
Yes. But you take somebody who had proven.
But I don't know. But
Malik Willis hasn't done it.
But I'll say this. This is where it gets tricky.
Hold on. What did you say?
Not say he was more proven than Malik.
Like, look at the stats. That's not a proven. But that's not enough.
Proven, but you gotta take risks, bro.
And that's why these teams and that's why these teams are going to always be looking for a new head coach and a new fucking quarterback.
But
but outside of Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's been a problem too at the quarterback.
Been the only team that's not been really functional for real. I mean, the Dolphins.
The Pittsburgh haven't been functional as an offense, bro. What are we talking about?
You talking about like as far as like stability coaching wise? They've had the same coach.
But outside of them, and I've been kind of pushed them out. Outside of them, they haven't. But Pittsburgh has been dying for a quarterback just as long as the rest of those teams.
That's true. That's true.
So you gotta make calculated moves. You can't just risk on a guy who I'm not doing it.
All right, but no, this is the issue.
It ain't enough for me.
And this is the issue, right? This is why it's hard to compare these situations to the one Sam Darnold went into. All right, if you look at all those teams, the Dolphins just blew up their whole offense. They just let go of Tyreek Hill, who was they premier number one receiver.
Right.
They really don't. We don't know what they'll look like offensively, right? We don't know what that foundation is like. So you throw Malik Willis into some shit that he don't even know what he getting into.
No, for sure.
With the Cleveland Browns, basically it's the same thing.
Same thing, bro.
And then if you throw him into there with Cleveland, now you still got Shador there. So now you're gonna have that. You know what I mean? That question arise.
And they talking about Deshaun going to like. That's there too.
So. Miami, I think it's between Miami and Arizona, to be honest.
Like
Arizona's in the same boat,
bro.
I think they moving on from Kyler though.
But I'm not saying that they're not going to move on from Kyler, but there's still a problem there.
But this is the biggest issue with them, right? There's been a huge disconnect with the offensive coordinator there so far. And Marvin Harrison Jr. They can't even get him into
all these teams are terrible offenses, bro. They are.
Sam Darnold went into a situation where they had 2 running backs ready to go, and they had Jackson and Jigaba Smith.
Nah, he definitely went into a great situation.
Yeah, he went into a better situation. If Malik Willis goes into Malik Willis is already kind of the unknown, right?
If you want to say somebody took a risk on Sam Darnold, it was the Minnesota Vikings.
Which is true.
That's
a fair
he had 1 year of proving that he could be a starter in this league to be paid. Malik he had a game.
Which I won't lie to you. I think that's probably a better landing spot than any of these for Malik Willis.
They already know what they doing.
Nah, for sure.
Bro, in 2 weeks.
I ain't minding the Minnesota.
In 2 weeks, there's a guy in Atlanta that's about to get cut. And that's Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Kirk Cousins will be back to Minnesota as their starting quarterback.
We'll see.
And if they don't bring him back as the starting quarterback.
It's rumored that the Jets want Kirk Cousins.
And if Minnesota don't bring him back, they dumb.
Huh? See, I don't even want to.
Let's go there. You gonna start?
You really?
You think
Now you back on the Kirk Cousins train?
He better than
than McCarthy?
Kirk Cousins ain't shit.
JJ McCarthy ain't shit.
Get these old niggas up out of here, bro.
Get that shitty motherfucker up out of there.
He one of them, bro.
It's so bad. They don't even call him by his name though. They don't even call him by his name no more. They call him Nine. They call him Nine.
That's not a bad year. Y'all gonna just let's go back and get Kirk Cousins.
Bro, what did I tell you?
Yes.
What did I tell you from the jump about McCarthy?
Kirk Cousins is about to be doing this.
You just sorry because JJ McCarthy is ass,
him and Brady gonna be in the booth together, bro. Kirk Cousins don't.
I keep trying to tell you, Moxie ain't it.
Tripping, bro.
Moxie don't make you a good quarterback. Because you might have the ability to be somewhat of a leader of men, that don't make you a good quarterback.
His first year though, bro. Like, give him some grace a little bit.
Bro, I give him grace.
No,
I have no.
So you ain't giving him grace if you trying to go get Kirk Cousins.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Wait.
Hold on, I got him. I'll tell you this. If you don't,
they not want to get Kirk Cousins.
If they don't go get Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson is requesting a trade.
So what did they do with Kirk Cousins when he was there? Answer that question.
Better than what JJ McCarthy did.
Just answer the question, bro.
They went to the playoffs. They're a playoff team. Your star receiver was happy. This dude ain't. He don't even.
Bro.
This dude, your star receiver is unhappy to the point where he says, "Had I had any other quarterback in the league, I would have hit the numbers I needed to hit."
He's frustrated, bro.
Yeah, what do you think?
Of course, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, what do you think happens with frustration though?
Right,
frustration builds up.
See, he ain't
I'm cool with moving on from JJ, but don't go back and get Kirk Cousins. That's not solving the problem.
So, bro,
that's not solving the problem, bro.
To move this forward a little bit, Mario did bring up Atlanta.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Atlanta, I think is
hell nah.
You don't like him with Drake London? I think that's a good situation.
Got Michael Penix.
They don't believe in Michael Penix.
I don't move on from Michael Penix to go to Malik Willis.
I would.
They don't believe it. They don't believe in Michael Penix,
bro. So you
there's rumors. Am I wrong?
What did you just say about Malik Willis? He's not proven. So you go from a nigga from Michael Penix to Malik Willis, who ain't proven at all.
They're closer than a quarterback ready than these teams.
But I think Miami.
So you gotta take no. So when you're that close, you have to take a gamble.
20 million.
Yeah, you gotta take a gamble when you're that close. These teams.
So you went from signing Kirk Cousins to the $1 trillion contract to fucking drafting Malik Willis. Michael Penix the same year. You gonna keep the same formula?
All right, so the thing is, right? They got a new coach.
Right,
it's a new coach down there.
It's a new coach,
That's
bro.
right, bro.
That's a new coach down there. So we don't know.
Hell nah. I don't see it.
You have to think about the direction of the coach, right? Like, so is the coach willing to say, "Hey, I can work with Michael Penix, what he got," or do I think Malik Willis is a better fit here? Like those are all the questions that will have to be answered, right?
You say Malik Willis is a better fit.
I don't know if he's a better fit. I'm saying those are questions that we would have to ask. I don't think that he's a better fit there. I mean, I like Michael Penix. You know that.
No, fact.
Left-handed
I ain't saying
assassin.
you personally, but I'm just saying I don't feel like that's a good squad
bro.
Malik Willis to the Jets. Now that could. I think I hear that
too much going on.
I hear that they like. I hear that they like Kirk Cousins more though. The Jets.
Okay.
We'll see. Cousins
Bro,
sit his
but-
goofy looking ass down, bro.
What's up with your hate for Kirk Cousins?
He ain't shit,
He
bro.
must have lost you some bread.
He ain't shit, bro. Kirk Cousins came in right after y'all pumped him up. Came in for JJ and ain't do shit.
Oh, for Penix.
For Penix.
Or yeah, for Penix. I'm tripping.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
Look like a straight bum.
Minnesota's also in a position where they're gonna have to take a chance because if he doesn't go back, if they don't have success this year, I think they fire their head coach. He's on the hot seat to me.
O'Connell?
Yes.
He might be, but I like O'Connell. Bro.
Not only that,
you just need a quarterback.
I don't even
bro.
think it's just that, right? I think that with Minnesota, it's more so them thinking about, like, they're thinking about their actual Super Bowl window.
Yeah.
That shit,
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you get a good 3 to 4 year window. Last year was the opening of that window. This year, they didn't make the playoffs, but they still got the talent.
That led me to
for
Atlanta.
sure.
Those two teams are in the same boat.
I think Minnesota might be closer to being
No,
there.
Minnesota
Yeah.
is, but they're
feel
both
like
in
it
the
was gonna
same.
be some type of regression with Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? A first year starting quarterback.
Nah,
You
the
didn't
way
think
you
that they was
the
going-
way you pumped your chest.
But I'm just saying in reality, bro.
Oh, now you come down to
like, so,
reality.
and I get what
Now-
I get what
They
you're
went
saying.
14-1 with a veteran quarterback.
Hey, bro,
You go
don't
from
time
you
out.
go to
Don't give
you
him
go
no
to a-
pass,
you
bro.
go to
No.
a- I'm
No.
not asking for a pass. I agree. I hyped JJ up.
Okay.
I did it.
Okay.
I'm accountable for it. But at the same token, bro, if we looking at reality, they went from a veteran quarterback to a first year starter, bro.
Facts.
But-
Okay.
but-
So you're gonna have to think it was gonna be some type of regression,
Hold on.
record wise.
No, you don't. Let me explain why to you, my
All right,
brother.
talk to me.
So, remember when Ian and I were both like, man, they should have just resigned Sam Darnold. The recipe was right there. You know what you got.
Yep.
You know what you got. You were like, they could still be just as good with J.J. McCarthy. Well, they just proved that they couldn't. And I'll tell you why you can't say regression was expected, because they just won 14 games. Nobody's expecting you to go from having a 14 game winning season to now you're not even making the playoffs, brother. Nobody has it's not.
I ain't saying
Hold on. Nobody's expecting a dip that bad.
See, you missing my point. I'm
There
not
was
saying,
no. You said it was a dip that
I
was
said
expected.
regression. Regression don't mean
Who regressed?
I didn't. think
Nobody regressed outside of the quarterback. Everybody else on
talking
the.
about as a team, bruh. That shit.
Who was holding the team back?
Chemistry, camaraderie starts with
Who was holding the team back?
the quarterback.
Okay. So if everybody else is doing their job, everybody else playing at the same,
That's a
at
big
the same
factor, my nigga.
Exactly.
He's a first year starter.
A first-year
I didn't
starter.
expect them not to make the playoffs. I felt like they would have still made the playoffs. But I'm saying, like, when I say regression, I'm saying, like, you wasn't going to expect them to go 14-1 again.
My brother, Sam Darnold was a backup quarterback before he went to Minnesota.
J.J. McCarthy.
Was he or was he not?
Did you know what to
Yes, he
expect
was.
from J.J. McCarthy, bro?
Did you know
Outside of him being the number one pick.
Did you know what the? Yes,
He was-
I did. We did.
I
We actually
did.
did. We got what we saw was what we thought he was.
Bro, if I had to write,
Why are y'all trying to say they should have been in the same boat? Because they switched quarterbacks.
they should be. Hold on.
That ain't making sense.
Because if you move on from one quarterback to say, okay, we're going to take this same exact formula of what we have and put it in his
two
hands.
different quarterbacks.
Exactly. One is above average, one is below.
Fuck the comparing. I'm talking about the type of style.
We
the style of play.
We got a lot to dive into, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's continue. This is gonna be a good conversation for the weeks to come, bro. We definitely got a whole good offseason to kind of talk about that. But we got something else that's coming up this week, and that's the combine.
Oh, yeah.
Combine starts tomorrow.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Starts. Who do you know the first position is going?
First position, I believe, is usually skill positions, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's wide receivers. Typically, to go first there is the offensive lineman. Let's see.
Defensive linemen,
Defensive
linebackers, and
linebackers.
It starts
place
tomorrow.
kickers.
Yeah. Start tomorrow.
Start tomorrow at 3
Yeah.
o'clock. And then every day will be 3 on Friday and then 1 on Saturday and Sunday.
I was gonna say I know quarterbacks go
Nah,
Saturdays
they go
typically.
last.
Quarterbacks, linemen go
They
last.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs
Skill
go on the same
players,
day.
yeah. they're second to live.
Yeah, DBs go Friday.
Yeah,
but linebackers are weak.
Yeah, man. But let's talk about your disdain for the combine.
Like I guess a lot of what the combine has been done for years and years and years. To me, just don't translate to football. Like when you start to talk about, all right, how many bench press you do, right? A 225. When you start to talk about the 40, when you start to talk about some of the footwork drills and shit like that, I'm there for those. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's the other things where it's just like, bro, like those don't even translate that don't translate to football.
Like what?
Your 40 time don't translate to football.
No, I'm in agreement with you.
No, it's just how fast are you from this point to this point?
Yeah, but it ain't.
Yeah, but it
don't 40 speed.
You're never running at 40 speed in a straight line. And not only that, a lot of these dudes don't even prepare to run a 40 unless they're track kids until this be like a month before the draft.
Look at these 40 niggas.
Like, and they ass. Where they all at? You know what I mean?
Henry Ruggs. I think Henry Ruggs probably the best out the group, but
he from Bama, so they usually kind of.
Hold on, to put some respect on Marquise Goodwin name, man. Don't do that to him. He was about to say, Marquise Goodwin.
You can't really say what Henry Ruggs because Henry Ruggs had that situation.
Yeah, he had a situation,
but he definitely would have been better than all these niggas.
But Marquise Goodwin was nice though. He had a nice career in the league.
Hey, you hit me with it. Hey, 6'7", bro.
You feel me? It was a team that he played for.
He played for several teams. He played for the 49ers.
Exactly, several teams.
He played for the Eagles at one point.
He was just a speed demon.
I thought Xavier Worthy was going to be him, but not him, but I thought he was going to
be. Give him some grades.
So now you want to give him some grades.
Hold on.
Yeah, he can't stay. He can't stay healthy.
What do you, bro?
He got talent.
He only been in the league 2 years.
He got talent.
So we gonna say that about JJ McCarthy? He can't stay healthy. Nigga got hurt his whole first year.
Yes, he did.
Okay, bro. Like don't say that about Xavier Worthy, bro. Respect to Xavier Worthy, bro. Don't do that to him.
But I'm the one that can say it.
You feel me?
I'm the one.
That's it.
I'm the one that been
preaching. I can't run none right now. But
I'm the one that been preaching it, and I'll stand on it. Xavier Worthy ain't it, bro. I've been saying it. I'm gonna still say it.
But now I agree. Get back to the point. I agree with E. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of these organizations they overthink the process, bro. Like look. My bad to cut you off, but look at the list. John Ross got picked because of his 40. He was the one of the worst catching receivers to ever play the game. Facts.
You know what I mean? Like that don't translate.
We as a Who They Nation.
Don't get me wrong. Like in some cases, it's like a feather on the cap, right? But that's about it, bro. That's about it.
I'm in disagreement with you. I disagree.
These organizations
the squats,
overthink the process, bro.
I don't care how much you squat, bro.
I gotta disagree with y'all. But I will say this though. I do think that certain positions shouldn't do certain drills. I'm always in agreement. Like it's no need for me to see an offensive lineman run a 40.
None.
Like, bro, it's no need for me to. It's no need for me to, bro. True. It's none, bro.
True.
Tell me the fastest 40 time for any offensive lineman.
Probably 5 flat or 5'2".
4'7", 4'8".
It was like a 4'8" too, and it was by Lane Johnson.
So are y'all basically saying to do away with the whole process? 'Cause I don't think you should do away with it. I just don't think it should be the final say.
I don't think you shouldn't wait so much.
Exactly.
But see.
I think you still do it just to hold players accountable for being, going through the process, being able to handle yourself like a professional.
But here's the other thing. The same thing that occurs here occurs at pro days.
Yeah.
But it's the pro day can be a little biased though.
But and then it's the other thing. No, because all this is that they know the script. For the most part, now you might know your script when you're at your pro day a lot more.
Comfortable,
but you a little bit more comfortable, true. But like, cut the fucking film on, bro.
Nah, facts.
Like that's why y'all keep misevaluating, guys. Like the biggest thing is to cut the film on. Tape don't lie.
Right.
No, tape don't lie, bro.
At all.
Yeah, but some guys can get buried in tape too, though. Some like that. I mean, if you. Because some people don't watch football. Like some people,
But that's the
difference between like turning on the film and then watching football.
So that it leads to my point though. If you got good scouting departments, right?
Yeah, but what if you don't? What if you're a team like the Bengals and you like shit?
You need to hire some then, bro.
No disrespect, no disrespect to the Bengals.
Invest into your program to have a scouting department so you can click on the film. The sky don't lie, bro.
Yeah.
When you watch film and you could watch practice tape, you could watch game tape of these kids, and you'll be able to understand and know exactly what they can bring to the table.
Well, if you have good scouts going into the combine, you already know what most of these players can do because you've probably been to several games that they've been at.
True.
Yeah.
Right? Not to mention, like...
So you going in, you know what to expect.
Not to mention, too, bro, like, it's something about me in 2026 seeing these GMs and owners in the stands and these dudes running around with tights on. Like, I just... Something about it I don't like no more, bro. Like,
Man, that's just the process.
But I will say this though, I
just don't like that
One hill I will die on about the combine was three things really. One, offensive lineman shouldn't run the 40. Quarterback should not throw at the fucking combine. Like it should not be breaking news that Fernando Mendoza is not throwing at the combine. Why does he need to? Why does any quarterback need to throw at a combine? He's throwing in fucking tights in a t-shirt to open receivers without pressure.
That's what I'm saying. So if you stay with that premise, hold on. So stay with that premise, right? What's the third one? Because then I'm about to ask you another question. What's your third grade?
My third one is when what is it? The one drill that they have. The shuttle was actually necessary for all positions, but. The one with DBs do when they turn around and like run and catch the I like to watch it, but it's
quick switch.
It's quick twitch. But so
what's up, brother?
They need that.
Yes,
bro, that's you feel me?
Yeah,
change directions.
I think that's needed. But like, if you say that though, like if quarterbacks don't need to throw,
don't need to throw.
The linemen don't need to run.
Offensive linemen don't need to.
We're almost at the point where what is the point of the combine? Go to a pro day. Like you'll get this. That's what I'm saying,
but the combine is bigger though, bro. You interviews.
Yeah,
it's a lot of outside shit too. They
interview them at the pro days.
But it's more.
But
it ain't like
it's different. Like all 32 teams are at the combine.
Exactly.
Not all 32 teams are at every pro day.
I get that, but guess what? I don't know if that needs to be done. Like, what is the point? If you're interested in somebody, you're interested in them.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but at the same
even a Wonderlic and all them tests, like that's not needed, bro.
But that's just like, all right. For example, bro, like those tests they do them for shit, like just like when you going into college, right? ACT, SAT, those don't fucking determine how smart somebody is. Some people are really good test takers. Some people are not. You know what I mean? Because there's no way to actually study for an aptitude test. You know what I mean? You just take the shit. Like, a player could do amazing on the Wonderlic, but not be good in football, and vice versa. He could do terrible, but be amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where people were just like these owners just want to do shit. Like, see how fast he can. Does he know this? Like, it's basic knowledge, but does he know this? You know what I mean? He might not know that shit, or he might be smart as hell and just not great at football.
I get it. I get it, man. But I just think it'll put them in a position where now you're only talking to guys that you really want to talk to, right? Like some of that is in my opinion, like you get to that, like where you get some of these teams interviewing some of these guys that they're not even gonna take.
Right.
Like I think it's a big deal for a weekend that is not that special in my opinion, or does anything for the draft.
I just think it's been part of the.
I know, but that don't mean we got to keep riding the wave though. Like
one thing I do think they need to actually do, or they need to change. They need to stop inviting guys that they know are going to be consistent top 10 picks. Like if you think somebody's gonna be a top 10 pick, don't invite them to the combine. You gonna see them at their pro day, right?
Disagree.
Part
of the interview process, part of all the other shit.
All the shit y'all just told me, right? All the stuff y'all just said, right? And I said don't do the combine and all. Now you're saying that don't do it for the top.
Well, yeah, well, no, because you can invite guys who are not even thought about. Like think he might get drafted in the 4th round or 5th round, or may not get drafted at all. Invite some of those guys. Invite some of the guys from HBCU. Invite those guys.
Okay,
because those guys they need notoriety.
Okay,
they
so
need
now,
for 32 teams to see them, because not everybody is sending they fucking scouts to a HBCU game. Because there's talent there.
You're 100% right when you say that. But now you just say take away in my opinion, the first round guys.
Nah, you need the top players there, bro.
Regardless.
Why? You're gonna see them at their pro day, right?
Okay, but it's just the whole landscape of everything, bro. Like, there you go. It's a money grab, bro.
Sell CV spot. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get it.
Gotta have the top players.
So let me ask you this then: who is your top 3 guys that you're looking for in the draft? To see in the combine.
Well, I ain't gonna say my top 3.
Or 3 guys, but just 3 guys.
Just the 3 players that I'm interested in. Obviously it's Buckeye Nation all day, world famous. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested in Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, and then I'm gonna go with Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. I'm curious to see if he runs the 40. I think if Jeremiah Love runs a solid 40 time, I think the scouts are going to bite on that, and I see him being a top 10 to 15 pick, depending on the teams. Obviously Arvell Reese, man, I love this interview, bro. That was my first time actually seeing him speak to the media.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn, he a good, you feel me? Because when you look, no knock on JJ, but when you look at JJ's interviews, he's still a little bit more timid, quiet type, But shit, Arvell, man, he was talking that shit. You feel me? What'd he say? He said, I'm a dog.
You talking about Jeremiah Smith?
I'm talking about as far as interview wise.
No, you need to.
What you mean?
You need to pay attention now. He popping his shit, bro.
No, I'm not saying he don't pop shit, but I'm saying far as confidence.
No, he is.
He getting better.
Yeah.
He getting better. He getting better. But initially,
he
was a little. Nah,
appreciate the gold medal, chat.
Appreciate you, Will.
Yeah.
Appreciate the lightning bolt.
Was that G
last?
Not Will. No, my boy. But then I'm interested to see what Arvell runs in the 40. I think if he, what you thinking? He 4, 5, 4, 6.
I think he might be a 4 or 5 guy, bro.
Okay, if he that, is he a top 2 pick, top 3 pick? Because they got him slated going to the Jets in all the mocks that I looked at number 2.
Yeah, I think
he should.
I think he's if he runs that 4 or 5 or anything close, bro, it definitely will. He'll put himself in that position.
Right.
But
Sonny Styles. Not to go too long on it. I'm excited to see kind of where he lands, because I think he's like a hybrid type of player, and when he gets to the NFL, I mean, definitely I like him at linebacker, but obviously he came in as a safety, so I'm interested to see, does he truly be a mid. You think he'd be a middle linebacker, or
no? He's gonna play outside.
Outside,
he's
okay.
Gonna be outside. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, y'all can go ahead.
You go ahead.
I keep mine simple. Caleb Downs is probably the person I'm most interested to see. I already think he's the best overall defensive player. I think he is a top 5 player in this draft. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted to kind of see how he measures out. You know what I mean, against other guys in the draft with his athletics. I mean, I already know he can ball. I've seen him. You know what I mean? I've seen enough on the field to know what he can do. But outside of that, when I look at a guy like Cade Klubnik, everybody going into the season said he was going to be the first round, the number 1 pick. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was the consensus of Cade Klubnik's going to be the guy. That's going to be the guy that you watch out for. He's a Heisman early Heisman candidate. But as the season progressed, he just didn't look good towards back end of the season. I thought he looked a lot better, but I'm interested to see how he looks and where's his confidence at, right? That's the one thing I always look for, with these guys, because how you end your season or how your season goes can also determine your confidence going into the combine every year. Right. And then third, Third, I was kind of torn. I was kind of there with Jeremiah Love, just because I am interested to see what happens with it. I don't think his 40 time should determine where he goes in the draft. He got the skills, but I just also don't think you gamble that high on a running back unless you feel like your team is a running back away like the Chiefs. But outside of that, maybe Brazil from Tennessee. Like that's probably gonna be my guy, like my third guy.
Okay.
Because I think honestly, he could be the best wide receiver in this draft.
I don't know about that, but
He could, bro. Hey,
We'll
and
see.
you know, I like your boy from Ohio State.
another Ohio State player you like.
Yeah, world famous.
Carnell nice.
I know.
Carnell nice.
I know. I'll say that Ruben Bain is one, right? Like I think Ruben Bain came on the scene pretty towards the back half of this season. So I think that this is a draft where I think he's shown that he has the ability, right? But now I think just being able to have the measurables that guys in the past have at his position, and now that's in the draft, I think that'll be a good one because
Well, you know they say he got short arms.
Yeah.
And that's the big knock on him right now.
yeah. So that's the big knock. But I think, man, like
But he's so strong and
what he bring to the table, I just think,
he's explosive.
yeah, for sure. And then Carnell Tate is one. I think once Carnell Tate runs the 40, I think that is going to solidify that he will be the number one wide receiver taken in this draft.
What 40 time you
I'm thinking
expecting?
Carnell is a 4.4 guy.
He definitely a sub 4-4 guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say sub 4.4. I don't think he.
For sure.
I like
think.
his game speed more than I would say his 40 speed.
The thing that I like the most is, and that you got to cut on the tape, is his top of the route.
Yeah.
Like his top of the route is probably
So smooth.
It's smooth, and I think it's probably the best I've ever seen.
Oh,
Yes,
He give me
yes. The only other young guy that I seen at the top of the route that does it at two other guys that I think in this league that does it at a high level right now, and that's JSN and Jamar Chase.
Okay, yeah, JSN. I'm there with you on JSN.
Who
Yeah.
would be his comp though? Like you think?
Who's
real quick?
Carnell's comp?
Yeah. You don't think Devontae? You don't think you got a little
Nah,
Devontae vibe?
I don't
They
think
told him
so.
they different.
Nah, Devontae a smoother route runner for sure. But I mean, he grew
yeah.
into that though.
I get-
but Devontae grew into that though.
Nah, facts.
If you said I had to give him a comp, that's probably the comp that I think he would be.
Devontae?
I think he will be to that.
Wait, which one? Devontae Adams?
Devontae
I
Adams.
think Devontae
yes.
a little bit more physical.
Yeah,
route
but
running.
but like I think you got to understand too. Like Carnell Tate's young,
He is.
so like
Yeah.
once he could get to that point where he kind of
right.
like he's smooth, bro. Like the route running is there.
It is. I just don't know if it's
Hey,
like Devontae is like next level route.
for sure, and that's where I think that's his ceiling to me.
Yeah.
Okay, well if it's the selling,
Yeah, that's his ceiling to me.
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Who your third?
And then my third is actually went with Manzor Delane, the corner from LSU.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my boy.
Okay.
Dog.
The dude that was his brother that transferred that we had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You was high on him.
Yeah, he's a dog, bro. I like him in his draft, and I think he just I think the combine will help him kind of solidify his spot as being one of the top guys. I think they got him ranked around like 12th or so right now, so we'll see on it.
Real quick.
What do you do?
So you said Cade.
Club.
What team do you think that he can go to that he would be, helpful? Right? Would he be able to start right away, you think?
I don't see him as somebody that you should have start right away, right? If he's going to a team and he's starting right away, that team is in trouble.
Okay.
So does that mean that they don't have a quarterback at all?
There's only one person in this draft that should start at the quarterback position right away.
Do I think it's a team he can go to and develop?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's two teams actually. I think he can go to a team like San Fran. That's a place you go to develop as a quarterback. Look at Sam Darnold.
No, for sure.
And also look at Brock Purdy, right? Like they
for
you know what I
sure.
mean? Shit. I think
true.
that's just a factory of quarterbacks.
You think O'Connell can do nothing with him in Minnesota?
No, but I also don't think that they need a quarter. Like, cause
No, I'm just saying.
it's things that he still needs to work on and develop.
Right.
You know what I mean, in his game. But the only other place that I could see him going and developing into a good quarterback, call me crazy for saying this, because he might look at me weird for saying this. Dallas.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Because they need a backup, bro.
I'm not. Nah, the rumors is they might go back for Cooper Rush, which is crazy. But
thank you for admitting that.
But I would agree with you. I also think Green Bay might not be a bad fit as well for a quarterback.
It's not.
I think the style of offense is kind of similar to what San Fran does. I think they do things that help the quarterback position.
Because Jordan Love, his clock is ticking.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah.
Now you said Cornell Tate. Not to cut you off. Where you think you see a team that he can go in right away and you feel me, excel and be a dog,
bro?
Miami.
He can go be a dog in Miami. Cleveland needs
what about
a
the
guy.
Giants?
The Giants need a guy. Like, if I'm not mistaken,
What you said?
like,
The Giants need a guy. They got a guy.
He might not be able.
He might not be going. Yeah,
He would go good with him.
Yeah, and again, like
they need a number. Not to say Cornell's a number 2, but they need a 1B.
Yeah, they need another guy.
Yeah.
So because you take another guy, and I think that just takes that offense to a whole nother level.
But last week you said it was a team that was dying for a number 1 wide receiver.
And who?
That was the Colts.
The Colts. Yeah.
What pick the Colts got though?
Jeff, what pick the Colts got? Do we know?
I think they down in like the teens, early.
I don't think he's gonna fall that far.
Man,
I think
the
Cornell's
crazy
a
part,
top 10 pick, 15 at the latest.
Nah, I don't think 15. Yeah,
I'm saying like in between top 15.
Yeah. I mean, but remember, teams can trade up.
See, so like
Giants at 5,
the Titans,
maybe the
Giants, the Browns.
Nah, definitely the Titans.
Shit, the Saints. Like,
Did the coach trade them pick?
Oh yeah, remember they traded theirs with the Jets.
Yeah, so they would have been 24.
Yeah,
they would have been at 24. The Colts.
Now they've been at 16.
Oh, 16, I'm tripping. Yeah.
So, I mean, those are the teams that need one, right? Like, so I think he should definitely go. He shouldn't come out of that top 10. He shouldn't come out of 10.
Okay.
For sure.
I was just curious.
What you think? You say Arvell Reese? You think?
Yeah, I think he's going to the Jets. I don't know where Sonny would go, but Arvell to the Jets definitely, and I see Jeremiah Love going to the Chiefs.
Think about this: if the Jets turn Sauce Gardner into Arvell Reese and Cornell Tate, that's a steal.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
I'm just saying if it does.
At the end of the day, let's put it this way: where you was going, if they can hit on these 2 picks, trading Sauce was probably the best thing they could have done.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
And not having to put all that money
they
into him.
Smart because he ended up getting hurt.
So we'll definitely see, man.
I like that. I just hope they don't trade this pick. Let me ask you, Jeff. What's the popular question that's been going around? Do the Bengals trade the number 10 pick for Max Crosby? Thank you. Like all these Bengals, what y'all think? All these Bengals fans.
Hell nah.
We need to get rid of the 10th pick for Max Crosby.
You see what the Rangers are asking for Max
so
Crosby?
the asking it. Hold on. If they would say that they would want the 10th pick and maybe a player or maybe like a 5th rounder, I would be enticed to do something like that. To say that they won 2 first rounds,
yeah,
and a player,
no, a notable player.
No,
not any player.
That's insane.
Not any player, a notable player.
I think they're gonna come down from that once it get closer. Once they see teams ain't biting on that shit.
They don't have to.
But you would be enticed with that if it was just
a 10th pick, yeah.
Even with Ruben Bain potentially being there.
Yeah.
You don't think Ruben Bain would be a better?
Well, for the Bengals, it would kind of make sense.
Your window is closing. I don't want to kind of get on this, but like the window for the Bengals is closing, right?
Yeah.
So you go get a veteran guy in Max Crosby who will be one of the best defensive players on your team, and he's going to be a leader on the defensive side of the ball. You're not going to get that out of Ruben Bain year one.
I ain't doing.
You ain't getting that out of them year one.
What about Caleb Downs?
What? But I think y'all need to listen. Like, he's right on that.
I am, but it's cool because that's why their window's closed.
Bro, because you're waiting for Ruben Bain in the turn to give you the production that Max Crosby can give you.
How you know you waiting?
So
Bain could
it's
come out.
unproven. What are we just talked about this?
Definitely unproven.
It's
definitely unproven, but
I'm
not trading that 10
picks. Bro, it's already a terrible defense.
NFL.
You're gonna throw a rookie defensive end to be the best player on a terrible defense? That's insane.
I'm never trading for a player who be getting injured.
Thank you.
For a player
Thank
older.
He wasn't hurt, bro. But that argument that he was hurt, he wasn't hurt.
Okay, still the window. I'm not trading a first round pick,
Facts.
a young player to get this D lineman who probably got. Is he at his peak right now, or is he headed down?
He's in his prime right now.
He's in his prime.
He's in his prime.
Okay, so the nigga about to decline.
Okay, so you
pass rushers don't.
You watch too much football to say pass. This nigga ain't
Miles Garrett. That's what I said.
But to sit here and say that
is he a top 5 DN?
Yes.
Yes.
I think about the DN.
You feel me?
I ain't gonna say yes or no.
Right,
yes,
I ain't either. But look, can we look him up,
bro?
Yes or no.
They're asking price ain't this high for a reason, bro. Like I get it, it's extreme, but like it is not that far extreme for y'all to sit here and say that he's not worth a fucking first round pick. What are we talking about?
Not at 10.
Not at 10. The Bengals drafted.
It's the NFL.
The Bengals
got a lot of players that's worth a first round pick.
The Bengals got the number 10 pick for a reason. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, and
that's cool,
bro. If they draft Ruben Bain, they might have the number 10 pick next year.
You don't know that, bro. You gotta play the game.
The window closing, bro.
Or Caleb over Max, bro.
Caleb ain't going.
Caleb Downs, I agree with you. I'm not like.
Why you feel like Caleb ain't going there?
I think Caleb gonna go higher than that, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. If what I know about Caleb ain't gonna want to come here. He ain't gonna want to come play here.
I don't blame him.
You gonna fuck around and be the smartest motherfucker on the not on the defensive, not just on the player side. You gonna be the smartest motherfucker on the defensive side of the ball. Period. Coaches included. They ain't gonna want him to.
I think Caleb gonna embrace it.
Not here. I can't see that, bro. I can't see that. I
see him embracing the challenge. You feel me? To turn his defense around.
I can't see that.
I like it on some Jesse Bates type vibes, but better.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see what they do with the limited scouting department that they do have.
We talking about the first pick,
right?
We make it easy for y'all.
Right.
Pick
The Bengals.
No, they just
jack it up.
But the Bengals.
They just did this last year. What are we talking about? They just did the same shit last year for a first round pick. And that's what pisses me off. Y'all sitting here talking about don't trade the 10th pick for Max Crosby, and we just saw them do some dumb shit with the 17th pick or whatever it was last year.
What they do?
Go pick a guy that was a 3rd round guy.
Shamar Stewart, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but y'all the fact
about the Bengals,
the fact that y'all don't know his name is the issue.
That's the problem. And he start.
That was a risk.
I don't feel like you taking a risk taking Bain or Caleb.
Hey, Cal.
Now if it was like in the teens,
I don't care. No. See, that's where you're wrong. You can't take a risk on a first round pick. Period. Not a stretch like that, bro. You could have picked him at 32. He ain't worth 32.
What was Buddy?
Talking about last year?
Yeah.
I ain't talking about Stewart. I'm talking about this.
I'm just saying, but like
we basically saying if you got a chance to get this is a perfect scenario. This is not Bengals bingo in it. This is like if you go get Bane right there at 10. I'm cool with you.
Yeah.
First pick.
I get that, but I don't. Let's not talk in perfect world. Let's be realistic here.
That's a realistic pick for them. It's sitting right there in your lap.
Right, but the realistic thing too is to consider a proven player in the league worth that pick. Like that, y'all. You want to say realistic? Be realistic of picking a guy at that pick, bro.
Max Crosby's proven, but he's not generational. Ruben Dane has the opportunity to be generational. Ruben Bain and Caleb Downs have the opportunity to be generational. That's where I'm going from. That's what I'm doing.
If Ruben Bain ain't generational, then what?
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with taking a chance.
But that's the problem.
You don't think he could be Max Crosby level in 2-3 years?
But you gotta wait 2-3 years. But
Max Crosby is not getting better.
But that's the thing though.
Y'all
but he's in his prime. He's already so
he's not getting better.
He doesn't need to be. So he's already a top 5 player, like at his position. He's a top 5 player at his position.
Can you pull him up?
I'm not gonna say yes or no.
I ain't trying to take this too far, but
he could be.
No, this is the thing.
PFF has him ranked at 6, bro. That's still there.
No, that's still good.
Solid.
But
and the cast that's in front of him like a Nick Bosa, like he's on the cusp with him. Agent Hutchinson, like he's on the cusp with
what
them.
Picks were them?
They were
top 5 picks.
Okay, so what's the difference?
That's my point. Take a chance on a young up and coming guy.
You just fucking prove my point. If you agree that Aiden Hutchinson and Nick Bosa and Max Crosby are in the same fucking no, I'm sorry.
Not Hutchinson.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they were top 5 picks.
Listen, I get what you're saying, but listen to what I'm saying. Stop trying to listen. If you're saying that Aiden Hutchinson and Nick Bosa and Max Crosby are in the same boat, right? They're in the same tier. You would agree?
I don't think he's in the same. I don't think he's in the same tier as Bosa. Bosa can't stay healthy.
I think he with Bosa. Hutchinson is like this right now. Hutchinson is like is going.
But he's coming off an injury. He was injured. He got injured the year before.
He still playing.
But okay. So my point is this.
I'm saying the window that he keep talking about, Crosby is not. It's like y'all.
But this is the thing.
Like Crosby about to have the top 6 year again.
Right. But
hey, Jeff. But you got to understand. You want a prime player at the peak of your window.
Yes.
The realistic thing, the reality is the Bengals only have like a 2 to 3 year window.
And you're waiting 2 to 3 years for Ruben Bain to develop.
I'm saying Crosby would have. Do y'all niggas want to bet that he will not be a top 6 player this coming year?
That's my
at
point.
the defensive end. That's defensive end.
At his position, he's not going to be top 6.
Give me 50.
And then look where he came from.
Like, come on.
Because Nick Bosa ain't about to be there. He gonna be in the top 5, top 6 for sure.
No, he's not.
He was rated that this year. Who's gonna
1 year?
Who's gonna jump him? Who's gonna jump over him?
Bro, I'm just telling you, he's
all right.
about to be.
Let's put that down then. It ain't
put what down.
Me and him bet 50. Put the 50 down.
No. Come over this way too.
We can put the 50 then.
What's the 50 on?
Top 6. And Max Crosby will be a top 6. Top 6. Barring injuries, he'll finish top 6.
That's fine.
Yeah. The fuck? Y'all tripping.
Right. I don't know why you geeking off Crosby like that.
Do y'all know who behind him? All right. He better than some of the guys that y'all would take. He got a higher rating than some of the guys that y'all would be high for.
But
Will Anderson is one of them.
So you don't think Will Anderson better than Max Crosby?
No, I mean the PFF grade says it.
No, you personally.
No,
Max
I don't.
Crosby is better than Will Anderson.
Put Will Anderson. Put Will Anderson on the Raiders by itself.
Well, can we bet this?
Put Will Anderson on the Raiders by itself.
Now he wanna move the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm not.
It's not moving the goalposts.
I'm not.
So
he literally up there on the island.
He's by himself.
Y'all don't understand that.
Understand, y'all niggas not the only ones that watch football.
We not saying that we
y'all don't watch football, bro. Just because you say that don't mean that knocks our argument, bro.
Can I bet Will Anderson will have a better year than Max Crosby next year?
50.
Fuck. Today. I love
with you, bro.
They ain't tripping.
You tripping.
Will Anderson?
He has everybody else around him. So guess what? Will Anderson might not even lead his team in sacks because he's that good.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all both might lose y'all money if Max Crosby get traded to the Eagles like they expecting it.
Okay.
Right.
But if you put him
why y'all geeking over Max
if you put him on the Eagles,
he's better than what you think, bro.
With Jalen Carter in the middle of that defensive line, bro, y'all don't understand.
Max Crosby is better than what y'all think, bro.
Nobody said y'all be changing words. Nobody said
he's a great defensive end, but he's not.
I said that he's about to decline, so I will not trade a top 10.
There we go.
You know what's crazy about that? You being a Bengals fan saying that, they said the same thing about Trey Hendrickson 2 years ago. They said he was about to decline. He led the league in sacks. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what they said.
And what he do the year after?
The year after he sat out most games. Because why would he want to play on that
That's his point of declining.
No.
He was at the top, and then he went down.
I think y'all don't understand. Trey did not play games because he didn't. Bro, why is he wasting his energy? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But why would you waste energy on that?
So you can't even sit here and you can't say that that's the only team you watch and then you have this opinion about Max Crosby.
Next subject, bro. You be digging deep, semantic.
I ain't digging deep.
I watch football every Sunday, bro. You know I'm not saying the only team. I'm saying I watch the Bengals play all the time.
Yeah, no, and I get that. But you should understand, right? When it's a player who's out there on the island by himself, like Trey was, bro. Max has that, bro. So if you have first of all, the defense is already young enough. Why would you want to put another young player on that bad defense? Like that shit matters, bro. And that was whole.
I wish we could do like a
generational.
I wish
bro.
we
ain't
could do
talking about just a Miles Murphy or Jamar Stewart.
Bro, you know what's crazy? You're hoping that Ruben Bain can get to a Max Crosby level, but you can already get somebody at a Max Crosby level.
You did.
He's gonna be beyond Max Crosby.
You did remember that we didn't even know who Ruben Bain was until damn near the playoffs, right?
But did you turn on the tape and see what he did in the playoffs?
Yes, you turn on the tape to see what he did in the playoffs.
Just making sure.
What is he doing consistently?
Did he do it for a full season?
I don't know. You tell me.
He didn't. So is that proven worthy to take a top 10 pick on?
Because
I'm telling you,
I would take
Van or Caleb. Anybody else? Okay, you might make the trade.
That's all I'm saying.
If Van or Caleb isn't there, you might take a risk.
If
you might
Bang on the 9, then you
okay.
call him.
Thank you.
So y'all just that high on Bang then?
I'm saying defense. I'm saying the top defensive players.
Yeah.
I'm getting it, but I'm just saying. You saying okay? So if you're saying Caleb and Bang's not there, you're okay with them making a call for Max Crosby then?
Because these are two generational guys.
So
potentially,
okay.
That's my point.
All right.
I think one is generational.
I think one is generational.
I don't think in the second round that they're gonna get a D lineman that's
all right.
going
I
to
just
potentially be way better or be better.
The way y'all made it seem, and we can move on from here, is that Max Crosby wasn't worth it. Period. No, it wasn't the fact that.
No. I don't think we started off saying if we can't get these two players.
I don't think I grasped that. I got that he wasn't worth a top 10 pick.
Me personally, in my personal feelings, there's not a lot of players that's worth a first round pick. It all bundles down to what your team.
It's a mixture
what
of
your
both.
team need. It really comes down to what your team needs.
But if nobody's there for the Bengals to take that fits the mold, then you take a chance.
All right.
But
let's go because y'all done pissed him off about this. Two generationals. Well, he did.
So
let's keep it moving.
Ruben Bain being generational,
It's crazy.
Yeah, but
that's wild.
I say he has the potential to be generational, bro.
Everybody has the potential.
But I don't see it.
Like
generational is like Myles Garrett level.
Yes, bro. We gotta stop just throwing shit out here like. And hope it stick, bro.
It ain't a lot of niggas. Myles, you know what I mean? Like,
generational is Myles Garrett.
Like
Nick Bosa's, they were generational coming out of college.
Yeah.
Like, so let's give you a level of where generational is, bro.
So what was the difference between Nick Bosa and Ruben Bain coming out of college?
Nick Bosa
was generational.
But he didn't really have a great college career. He
was
hurt.
You say he's generational.
He was hurt.
Yes.
He was hurt his whole college career.
Huh? Okay, bro.
He played 1 year.
How many sacks did he have that year?
You forget?
How many sacks did he have that year, Cal?
You tell me. I don't know.
Okay, that's my point. Then that's why you don't realize that he was generational, bro.
Bro, Nick was like
both of the Bosas was.
Joey had a great college career.
Bro. Nick had a great one.
Nick had a great
and before and we said that Nick was the greatest defensive end to come out of college until Chase Young came out.
Look at my boy's stats, bro.
Man, we don't have to go to stats every single time, bro. You know the reality, man. Nick wasn't better than his brother.
Yes.
He was the best defensive end in Ohio State history, bro. As the best guy to come out. And then Chase Young came in and took the sack record, and then he got crowned that. What are we talking about, bro?
That's your opinion.
That ain't an opinion. That's a fact.
Go back and forth. You said the best in Ohio State history.
Yes. Best pass rusher to come out of Ohio State, bro. They were sack leaders. The Bosa's name don't ring around the league for nothing. Like these dudes that made money, bro.
But Nick different, bro. That's
what I'm saying, bro. Like
nobody's knocking that, but once again, he couldn't stay healthy in college, bro. And he can't stay healthy in fucking NFL.
Let's move on, bro.
But y'all say he the best in Ohio State history.
When you leading the damn near in the country in sacks, that's when you are generational, bro. Bane ain't generational now, and he might not probably be generational in the league, bro.
We'll see.
It's hard to be generational.
That's what I'm saying. He throwing it around like,
but
that's just easy.
But he's not
generational.
But he's not generational. Nobody crowned him as generational in college.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
yes.
Yeah. Now Caleb Downs, generational.
So who was the best defensive end this year in college?
Right, come on, bro. Let's go to the next topics, bro.
Let's talk about this NBA.
Bro, he did.
Like, who was the best one?
Who was the best?
You can't even tell me.
But that don't mean that if there's not one there, that doesn't mean that that it gives him validity to be a generational player, bro.
Say that, bro. I'm just asking who was the
I
best
don't know. I don't know.
You playing Ruben Bangcock like he won shit.
Not playing him like he won shit, but generational was different, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
generational was a different tier of that's like average, good, great, extraordinary generational.
Like they're just trying to prove a point of it don't matter. He's not generational, bro.
All right, but we got a few NBA topics to talk about. First of all, let's talk about a player who is now. I guess we're going to get to see a lot more of him as a premier player in the lineup, and that's Jonathan Kaminga, who was traded from the Golden State Warriors to the Atlanta Hawks. He made his debut the other day.
Cooked.
27 points in his Hawks debut.
Man, shout out to him, bro.
Man, and there's a lot of people that were high on Jonathan Kaminga, saying that the Warriors should have implemented him into the starting lineup and should have made him part of the core of the team to go with Steph Curry. The Warriors at one point earlier in the season just decided to bench him and not use him at all. And now with Atlanta, at least in one game we kind of see him erupt. Do you think that this is kind of like the starting point for Jonathan Kaminga in his new venture with Atlanta?
Yeah, this is a good starting point for him. And I'm glad he got out, right? Like the Warriors messed this up with Kaminga a couple years ago, right? When Kaminga came in and started to be a pivotal piece off the bench for him, and he started to show that he should have been one of those top 5 guys that they started. They didn't do so, and I think that has hurt them, bro. I think you gotta definitely that bridge had kind of already shipped and sailed. Then you start to not give him the money that he was starting to ask for. I think it was just time, man. I think him and Kurt didn't get along, and now we get to see him in Atlanta and holding it down, bro.
No, he definitely needed to change the forecast. You know what I'm saying? Him being in Golden State, and I think just with Draymond still being on the team, I think that hurt his development too. Because for some reason, or I could be wrong, do y'all think Draymond embraces the role to, kind of be the big brother? Oh, I see potential for this guy to, be the potentially franchise-changing guy. Do you see Draymond being that big brother to develop, the one to try to develop?
No,
I don't.
He punched Jordan Poole in the fucking face.
So,
but is it really? I guess you could. The flip side to that though is he really the? Like, does he have to do that? Like, in my opinion, I felt that it was more of Kerr not playing him and not putting him in positions because he should have been their second leading scorer before they went to go get Jimmy Butler. And then when Jimmy Butler go down, you still ain't using him like you should. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's a fact, but I just don't think he fit. Did you think he fit the system?
Yes.
Yes, I think he fit the system. I just think they weren't utilizing him. Like, to score 27, I think he had 27 in 25 minutes off the bench.
Let me ask you a question.
He didn't start last night. So, like, that's to me, that's like, he can go get a bucket. Feature him in the offense a little bit.
Yeah. I like Kaminga. I think that Kaminga should have gotten a lot more opportunities with Golden State. It's almost like after Clay left, they really couldn't figure anything out with their starting lineup.
No, for sure.
But this is the bigger issue. I don't know if Steve Kerr is the evil coaching genius that people try to portray him to be.
I was just about to go there.
And I think that because nobody can tell me up and down that Jonathan Kaminga can't do anything that Harrison Barnes couldn't do when he was there.
That's a fact, bro.
He's a better shooter.
Yes.
Exactly. Who, Harrison Barnes?
Yeah.
Or Jonathan Kaminga?
Harrison Barnes is a better shooter than Jonathan Kaminga.
When he was in Golden State, I said they were about the same, bro.
He
became a better shooter.
I'm saying as far as with the systems, Harrison Barnes is a better spot-up shooter. Kaminga is just a more pure scorer. Harrison Barnes can spot up, shoot,
but
Kaminga ain't spotting up and
But
shooting.
in his role there, he wasn't doing a lot of that.
But
he wasn't. If you go back and watch tape, he wasn't. If you go back and watch,
count on him to be like no Kaminga type player.
But he wasn't going out just being a spot up shooter. If you go back and look at that tape,
but I'm saying he hits open shots. Kaminga,
Kaminga
he inconsistent, bro.
Nah, I won't give you that. I don't think that we saw. I don't think we saw enough of it consistently for you to even say that he was inconsistent. If you use him inconsistently, his game is gonna be inconsistent.
So let me say this
you're not giving him a fair chance.
So let me say this too, and I think this can go into one of the next topics. But like where I was kind of going with it was like, in my opinion, the fad of Golden State and that offense to me is just what looks like the league is caught up to and it's not effective anymore.
Not facts. I was gonna say that too. I think
that's what I'm saying.
It's more or less of that than Kerr losing. You feel me? It's just the times have passed him. He had a good run. He had a good era. Now that shit's slow now.
Yeah, I think, but I think to that too though. Going back to it's the utilization of him and where they were trying to use him. I just think it wasn't where they should. And Mario's kind of to the point was kind of right. Like even the role like a Harrison Barnes, Andre Iguodala, like he could do that. They just didn't want him doing that,
right?
Or didn't utilize him. So and that's why I think to the topic at hand of is the Golden State championship run with Steph Curry over. In my opinion, bro, that's a fact. It's dead. They window closed. I can't see it. I think they're gonna be this same I think they're gonna be this same team that's a 7, hover around 6, 7, 8 for probably the rest of his career, bro.
Because if they go out and make a splash, I don't know who they could get. I don't know. But the Golden State's not a team that they want to make a splash.
Yeah,
you
but
can
like,
put them as far as organization wise, like you could put them in the not necessarily the same boat as the Lakers, but they're not about to sit back and be content.
But the reality is, who can you go get? Who can you go get?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, the issue is they still want Steph Curry to be the savior.
And that's the problem.
And the question is, can he still, at this point in his career, can he still be that guy?
No, they need another guy.
And that's probably the problem, too. Like, even going back to Kaminga is like, do you allow Kaminga to grow into being a player you're counting on night in and night out along with Steph Curry, like adding that help? Or, like, it's almost like Steph Curry wants to be the guy still.
Yeah.
Well, I think they want Steph
and they
Curry
still want to still be the guy.
I think they still want him to be the guy.
Maybe to sell ticket sales.
Honestly, bro, I think it was good for both teams that they moved on. It was good for Kaminga.
Yeah, for sure.
It was good for Kaminga.
To kind of let us, you feel me, embrace what he got going on in Atlanta.
It was good for the Warriors as well.
The Warriors, yeah, just to move on and shit. Just try to figure it out.
Because we've always said when guys ain't happy, like,
yeah,
you got to let him go.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I just feel like it was still opportunity there for them to kind of to mend that relationship.
What did they get back for Kaminga?
Not enough, but I really don't. I think they got draft picks for Kaminga. I think they got a player too in that trade. I can't remember. Let's see,
Kristaps.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis
and Buddy Hield.
That was a good.
They gave up Buddy.
They gave
that
up
was
Buddy
a good
Hield
trade. I'll take Kristaps. Because he looks solid over there. You just got to stay healthy.
Exactly.
For sure.
You would just
definitely got to stay healthy.
But see here, I want to do this, but here's like that flip side of Kristaps is out of his prime. Kaminga is going into his prime.
I'm talking about as far as the team wise. Like Kristaps fits the mold of what Golden State is trying to do more than Kaminga did.
True.
Talking about now.
Yes.
But
they not really trying to build around Kaminga,
but
bro.
Porzingis wasn't doing much in Atlanta, bro.
But Porzingis is a spot-up shooter, and he's a rim protector. Something that Golden State needed, bro. Their biggest player was who?
They're gonna ask him to do something in Golden State that he couldn't do in Atlanta.
Atlanta, he did it in fucking Boston. What are you talking about?
And then what happened? He got hurt.
Okay,
and then he couldn't get back on the court.
Excuse the hurt shit.
But
what
he also
does he do when he's available?
He also had
what
Jason
does he do
Tatum
when he's available?
and Jaylen Brown on his team.
What does he do when he's available?
That's the difference.
He hits open shots.
That's he did make that is the difference in the point though. You're hold on, listen. Hear me out. Hear me out.
So
hear me out.
Curry's not comparable to those.
No.
They need a third guy.
No.
Steph Curry is on the wing. He's never in the paint.
I'm not talking about far as how they play.
They need a number 2 guy though.
No, for sure.
He's like the third option.
Oh, I agree.
So, but what I'm saying is, even still going back to like kind of closing the football conversation out though, but like you're giving a guy who could be a number 1 guy to go get a guy who's going to be a third guy.
Maybe.
You get what I'm saying?
But it's different a little bit because you switching sports again, bro. Like it's different in football because you can.
No, I think
control yourself a little bit more. It's more system based in basketball, bro.
Yeah, but like yes, but no. And the reason why I say that is because you're still giving a guy who could be a franchise typing guy that can help you after the Steph Curry era, right? And you're getting an older guy who's declining Kristaps.
And I like Kristaps Porzingis. I do.
For the mold for this year.
If this trade
Kristaps is a better fit than Kaminga.
If they got Porzingis in 2017, I'd be like, that's an amazing trade for them. 2026, I'm not saying that.
And then you still got Jimmy this like
getting older.
Hurt. He getting older and hurt. That's why I was like that. This window, in my opinion, they've only went to go, and they really ain't had a big splash. They went to go get Jimmy Butler.
That's a big splash.
That's by default, but I ain't that high on Jimmy Butler. I'm not that high on Jimy Butler. To say that's a big splash. Like Jimmy's a okay guy to help them, but like in my opinion, that's not a big splash guy. They haven't made a big splash since Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but
and I don't know if they can get
Jimmy
another
also
one.
took the Miami Heat to the fucking finals by himself, basically.
In 2020.
In the East, though. It was East. It was easy. It was easy.
2 years, I thought
he did it twice. He did it twice. He did it twice. It was he did it twice. They played in the bubble year and I think 2 years after or a year after.
Yeah. Was that the team that played Denver?
Yeah, and they get swept.
It was in the East, yeah. If it wasn't swept, it was gentleman's sweep. But
yeah. And I like Jimmy Butler.
I ain't that high. It's been a long time since I've been a fan of Jimmy Butler.
I like Jimmy Butler, but how does Jimmy Butler?
Huh? He's
30, 34, 35?
Yeah, he's up there too. That's why I said the window's closing. Or it's closed.
Like, bro, so you understand, what I'm about to tell you, right? Because you hate old niggas. So
that's a fact.
That don't change in sports, regardless, right?
Jimmy Butler is not only
36,
not only more prone to injury at this stage in his career, but Jimmy Butler's also one of them old niggas that you hate. And you think that was a big splash? I think, bro.
I'm talking about at the time.
They gonna be the Golden State wheelchair warriors next year.
I'm talking about at the time.
With this trend.
Hey,
did they trade? They traded for Jimmy, or was it a free agent?
No, they traded for him. They traded for some old niggas. The same niggas you hate, they traded for. And you condone it.
They needed somebody like Jimmy, bro.
Yeah, they need somebody like Jimmy, but younger.
Yes, that's true, bro.
So what was the issue with Kaminga developing in Golden State then?
No issue. I don't have an issue with him developing.
If he was so much of a dog,
he was developed. The problem was him and Kirk clashed. He just had 27 coming off the bench with 25 minutes. He's developed, bro.
No, he definitely developed, but it's just a better fit, bro. Atlanta is a better fit than Golden State.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not. It is because they didn't want to play him. But at the end of the day,
they looking at him like shit. We could build around this young bull.
But that's
Golden
what the
State ain't going for that.
But the Golden State Warriors should have been going for that. That's what Mario's trying to say.
Nah,
but the issue lies.
Steph Curry's starting to be banged up a lot more too.
Wasn't consistent.
The issue is the Golden State Warriors and Steve Kerr don't want to face the fact that they have to move on from Steph Curry at some point.
Yes, that's the reality, bro.
That's the reality. That's like when a nigga dated a girl all through high school, but then realized they going to two different colleges. Nigga, this shit just ain't going. It just might not work.
So you saying
get it but that's the reality.
So you saying Kaminga should have been next in line?
Yes.
I'm saying somebody should have been next in line, but they have to give them an opportunity, and that's where the issue lies with Golden State.
Okay.
Them niggas just getting older. They can't get into the trend to get younger and develop. Okay. And that's where teams like the Lakers edged them out because they got smart and said, you know what, we got to figure something out after LeBron, and they did. And that's Luka.
They got lucky.
They got lucky. No, they were smart and played the game. They got smart and played the game,
bro.
Hey, you a hater in your last little year of being an LA fan. Stop.
So you don't agree they got lucky?
Hey, if you got,
I'm not trying to knock it like, oh, the Lakers got lucky. No, let's be real, bro. They lucked up.
Hold on. But it happened.
No,
like
facts.
To sit here and say they got lucky.
I'm not knocking, but you know they got lucky, nigga. Let's call it what it was.
I ain't gonna hold you. You can say it's lucky or you can say it's smart. Like
it's both.
You know what I mean? Like
I ain't knocking it. Don't think I'm saying, oh, the Lakers they get lucky every year.
No, but you were just saying it because your boy.
That's not what I'm saying.
This is the last year. What you gonna do with your Laker gear?
Shit, I'm gonna frame it.
You gonna frame all of it?
Frame it.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna rock it. You feel
me? Yeah.
Them Laker 4s coming out in a couple weeks. Shit. hey, I style for free. You feel me?
For sure.
But let's talk about one other team, and that's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, man.
Do you think that James Harden makes them a true championship contender?
Yeah, this year he does. He's a playmaker.
Okay.
He's a proven veteran. And he's proven in the playoffs.
As long as this injury doesn't keep him out.
No, for sure.
With his hand, but yeah.
For sure. If he can stay healthy, he definitely makes them a title contender.
For sure, bro.
Now
we called it, we said the development of your boy with the fro, the big. Jared Allen. He has
because he's
benefited from it, bro. Yeah.
Bro, James Harden, that pick and roll, bro.
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell for having a foresight to fight through the bullshit to get to this, bro. Because
like, fight through. What you mean bullshit,
bro? The word around town is him and the coach was talking damn near every other week. Like, hey, just be patient. We gonna make a move.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like he was. The frustration was there with him.
In terms of wanting to demand a trade or something of that nature,
he wanted them to get a guy for him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Garland the last couple of years, they just couldn't figure it out, man. Garland's not the playmaker that James is. Garland wants the ball in his hands and he wants to score and create. Yeah. James can do it all.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And at this point in time in his career, he's more or less trying to create than trying to be the man that has to score. He cool with, you feel me? I think he'd rather have 20 assists than 20 points.
And the rumor is the biggest thing to his value that a lot of people didn't know about James Harden is his IQ of the game is through the roof.
He always had great IQ.
So I think that's helped the Cleveland Cavaliers along in this little stretch as well. I think they're championship contenders.
Only thing worries me about Cleveland, bro, are they tough enough?
Yeah, because you got to run into them young the young Detroit killers.
Yeah.
They out there doing the, I said it a couple weeks ago and I love it. They is bringing it back. They knocking them off the ground. K down there about to win MVP.
I like Detroit, but I think they need.
Do you think that K could be the face of the league?
I think so, bro. I think he can. If Ant don't want it, bro, like we had that conversation. I think we had threw a couple other guys in that, but I think K ready for it, bro. Mm-hmm. I think the watching him after we've made those comments and starting to because like he's a part of the bad boy like aura.
Yeah.
It ain't just like it's the other guys, like it's him too. And we saw the other day, like they ain't playing with cats, bro. They push it down on cats, man. I like it, bro.
I fuck with Detroit.
I like it.
I don't know if they're gonna make the finals or win it though.
Not to say that they will make the finals or win it, but like
I think I can see them in the Eastern Conference.
K's gonna mess around and win MVP because everybody else ain't gonna be qualified too.
Yeah. That could also be true. That could be very true, actually.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. What he top 2, top 3 in the race?
He's top two. He's top 2 right now. And
who's
that's
number 1?
I think it was It's somebody who borderline not even gonna be able to do it because they set out games. I think it might be like Jokic or somebody like that. The last time I looked, I don't know what that is. You clicked on it.
SGA.
SGA and Jokic, so he's 3. My bad. Yes, SGA and Jokic are borderline about to miss it because of games.
I say, you can't pull up the FanDuel on that.
Yeah, it's on. I think it's like plus 1,500 or something like that. When I looked,
put a little sprinkle on that.
Yeah, I thought about it.
What's the
Oh, it dropped. Yesterday it was plus 1,500.
What is it?
Plus 600 now. Because that's the rumor.
Yeah. Well, it would be plus 17.
Yeah. I don't know if Wemby gonna make it though.
I might put a little sprinkle on
K gonna be the one. But you gotta hope that Jokic and SGA miss enough games for it.
Right.
That's the only thing that worry me about Luka.
K definitely can get it for sure.
Games missed.
Yeah, Luka's kind of close too.
That's gonna be interesting. I mean, I love the Detroit team. I just think they're a player away to making that splash. They could get to the finals for sure, but as far as winning the finals or winning the championship, I think they're a player away.
You think they can get to the finals? Well, I
think so.
I can see them in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know if
I can see them winning.
Who can beat them? If they play the Cavs or the Knicks, they're beating both of those teams. The only team that I like.
I'm not gonna hold you, but I think the Knicks in the playoffs are gonna show up, man.
No.
I think they're gonna show up.
That's your opinion. I think there's a team. They gotta stay healthy. Don't sleep on them Sixers, bro.
Yeah, that's the only thing though. They gotta stay healthy.
Tyrese Maxey, man.
If Tyrese different.
Yeah. And him and K can go bucket for bucket, and you got Joel.
But see,
Joel's the X factor.
But Joel got to be consistent though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Joel been up and down this year.
For sure.
That's what I like about Philly. Philly recognized it and realized that Maxey is their guy. Like, he's their number one guy. And it's shown this year.
They had to, though.
Yeah.
I mean, who else was...
I mean, they could have tried to keep forcing the Embiid situation.
Yeah, but it's different because when you a guard as a big, it's not a big league anymore.
But even transition though, because you remember even when James Harden was there, they still were implementing Tyrese Maxey. You know what I mean? Like, and they were I think they saw it there. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. Nah, that's a fact. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a good point.
You want to kick it to college?
Yeah. Let's talk college basketball. Duke Blue Devils. Big week for them.
Cameron Crazies, baby.
Duke.
Upset. I don't want to say upset, but beat Michigan.
We ain't starting record, did we?
No.
It was in D.C.
It was in D.C., yeah. But they...
So that was a slight at North Carolina? Of course we was going to storm the court, nigga. Game winning shot at the buzzer? Just your asses down.
But...
Feel me?
Do you think that this puts Duke in the driver's seat? Obviously, they're ranked number one in college basketball right now for men. But do you think that the week that they just had, and they just dominated Notre Dame, beat them by 44 points, do you think that this makes them the clear-cut team to beat in college basketball going into the tournament?
Yeah, I think so, man. But don't get it twisted. Like, it's still some, Arizona's up there. I think Houston is gonna be one of them teams, even though I think Houston just lost, but
they did.
But yeah, I think it comes through them. Like, I think they're the team. I was glad to see that Michigan was on the schedule because it was a good test of what they're gonna see in the Elite Eight Final Four. And I was like, excited about that because oftentimes Duke kind of gets into this little run at the end of the season, going into the ACC tournament, and they start playing lackadaisical a little bit, and they carry over into the tournament time. So like, I'm excited that they were able to kind of keep that momentum going. Now they just got to continue to build on it and go from there.
Nah, this definitely make them the clear cut. I mean, I could see Duke being the number one overall seed. But on a flippy, I think this year we may or may not. We may only see one number one seed make it to the Final Four. We may see none at all. I think that's just the parity of what it is in college basketball this year.
That's true.
I'm not impressed with Arizona. Haven't really seen Michigan. I didn't get to catch the Michigan Duke game. But I'm not impressed. These top teams, like I said, Duke definitely is the clear cut.
Yeah.
You feel me? But again, they had a mishap against Carolina. I mean, it was dominating the whole game and they gave it away. So and these type things happen in a tournament.
Yeah.
Because they did it last year with Houston.
Yeah.
Up 8 with a minute left and you lose.
And that's some of that is John, in my opinion. Like, he kind of get a little like he take his foot off the gas a little bit.
He played not to lose instead of playing to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with John Shire. Like, he was the best. He definitely was the best guy for the job,
for sure,
in my opinion. But yeah, I hate to say it, but I like Duke. I like their squad. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be interesting to see. You feel me? Pressure bust pipes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But the good thing though, Isaiah Evans, he's one of the veterans on the team.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's tournament ready to prove something, man.
Sure.
I'm not too sure about does Bruiser's brother, does he start point guard?
He's been coming off the bench, I believe, but he's been playing pretty decent though. He's been playing pretty decent.
Because I was just trying to figure out the makeup of their lineup. Is it majority freshman, and then you got kind of Evans trickling in as the veteran guy?
Yep.
Because I like the Sar dude too. He nice.
Yeah.
Is that Sar's brother from the Wizards? Ain't it a Sar from the Wizards?
Yeah, Alex Sar, he came from overseas though.
Yeah, he's from overseas too. He's from Italy.
Oh yeah,
that might be his
brother.
Yeah, it might be his brother.
Alex are from Italy.
So what's the freshman?
I mean, they're fairly
What's
nice
number one?
mix. Yeah, junior.
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah.
I think he start that point. He a point guard, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I fuck with Duke, man.
What you think, Mario?
Be on no hate and shit.
I mean, I think that they definitely are the clear cut after the win against Michigan. I think Michigan was probably the most complete team in college basketball.
Yeah.
Leading up to that game. Only thing I don't like about I like Arizona, but Arizona's the same story almost every year, right?
No,
really good
sure.
in regular season. You know what I mean? But the issue that lies with them this year is a young team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Duke can kind of be one of those teams that's a young team because of the level of talent they get. Arizona, not saying that they don't have the same level of talent, but it's just one of those things where they don't even have nobody to lean on in a veteran role there, right?
That's
like,
a fact.
And that's where the issue lies at. Because even when you saw one of the guards go down, who was a freshman,
Brandon Burris.
Yeah. But you saw him go down. Like it's almost like the team is no true leader on that team. You know what I mean? But that's what happens when you have a group of young guys, right?
Yep.
Like, and it's different with Duke because Boozer's the clear-cut leader on the team. Right. But if he goes down, they have guys that they can depend on.
What's crazy, that's why this NIL is a motherfucker, because Arizona had Henry Vessar.
Yeah.
The big man, we got it from Carolina.
Yeah.
Imagine Henry Vessar on this Arizona team, bro.
Yeah.
They'd be cold.
And Michigan got your old guard.
Elliot Cadeau. I fuck.
But he
No. You're right. But he definitely need a point guard.
Yeah.
But fuck him. Fuck him.
But
I see your point.
But he working well there.
Sure,
you know what I mean? Sure. Like, and I just feel like that's a lot different. Like with Arizona versus the rest of the guys in like the top 10, right?
Right.
Like even with Purdue, they have like veteran leadership. Florida, they got like veteran pedigree there. Like. Even like UConn is one of those teams that can get in the tournament and then be scary. You know what I mean? Even if they end up with like a 3 or a 4 seed,
they're gonna be scary.
They'd be a scary team.
I was gonna say UConn, Michigan State,
and Michigan State, I think is they're just a well coached team, man. Like it's
shit. Even Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas definitely is one.
And you know what's crazy? One team we ain't saying is Kansas.
That too, but it's depending on that's a perfect segue.
Yeah.
Depending on that boy D Peasy.
It's a wrap, bro.
You think? See,
it's over.
See, I had this conversation with you. Your energy was a little different. Now it seems like it changed a little bit. Why has it changed?
So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so
because a couple pods ago, I presented the question. You was like, "Nah, he's still gonna be this and that."
But,
so now, what you feeling?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people saying Darren Peterson, the guard for Kansas, if you don't know, sitting out games, and that's been the biggest knock on him. I think he's only played like 17 games thus far, and it's some talking heads saying that he shouldn't be the number 1 pick, which a lot of people were saying that he was going to be the consensus number 1 pick going into the draft this summer.
Bro, when you hear the coach say that he feel like he's never had a chance to coach him, that just lets me know that it's bigger than self. This is all a money play with this kid. This is all NIL. Like I don't, bro. Like I think it was the game against UC that they played, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody in a huddle and he's just down the court by his own self. Like it was a foul, and you know how everybody huddle when the foul and kind of talk. Like he's by himself, bro. I have no faith in his team. I think the chemistry, I think everything around
they play better without him, but
I think it's just not it, bro.
So I don't think it's the chemistry. But him is
I'm just saying the because of it. Like it just looks it's bad, bro. Like for you to be the guy on the team, but then you're acting like this. I don't know, bro. And now I'm gonna say, I don't think he deserves to be number 1 pick, bro. Not when you acting like this. I get that you missing games and you still have the ability's there. The ability is there. It's this.
I think it's just the team, depending on the team who get the number 1 pick. If you're dealing with organizational issue or a team who's, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, any number one team probably gonna have some type of organizational and roster issues, obviously. But
NBA, you never know.
Yeah, it's NBA, you never know.
NBA, they said
It's different.
I think, but even to that though, right? A little bit of me thinks he's trying to self-sabotage or some shit, bro. Like to go to a team that might be a better version of a team than going to a team who's the worst team in the league.
That may be a good point.
But if it ain't that, I don't know what he thinking because you looking a little crazy.
Can you pull up the mocks and see who the...
They probably might not even have mocks.
They got early mocks. They always got early mocks. Yeah, but I mean, if you ask me,
I think Caleb. Or go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I think Caleb, AJ, and Cam are probably the safest picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I guess Cam, you can say he's the safest, just going off. Okay, the Pacers. I don't mind. I like Darren Peterson with the Pacers. I'll take that.
I like that.
I'll take that too. I see the Hawks would be a fool to get Cam Boozer, knowing Caleb from ATL. Take the homegrown boy.
no,
take him, bro.
Sometimes you don't want the homegrown kid, bro,
because he got too many friends.
Yeah, especially in Atlanta.
Caleb ain't that type of dude.
Too many distractions.
He ain't that type of dude, though. You feel
he
me?
from Atlanta. He that type of dude.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. He got a point.
You ain't gonna vouch for my nigga.
No, because he's right. Bruh. Look at Anthony Edwards.
He ain't no Anthony Edwards type nigga though, bro. He ain't a nigga. Caleb be on mess, but he ain't.
He from Atlanta.
If you're from Atlanta,
now y'all stereotyping.
All I'm telling you,
I mean, it ain't a bad thing though. Like. He gonna be in the strip
I'm
club,
telling you,
like,
if you
he gonna be going to get lemon peppers.
If you put a lion in his natural habitat, he gonna be a lion.
Tennessee basketball. That nigga from Tennessee, nice. A man, yeah, that nigga cold. I seen him play against Kentucky. He nice.
7 freshmen going in.
Yeah, gotta be.
But yeah, AJ Cole, man.
Now let me ask y'all this.
I think he should be the number
one
pick.
Y'all this. Do y'all think it's time for the NBA to go back to letting these niggas go to high school so they ain't got to deal with this?
Let them come out of high school, straight out of high school?
So they ain't got to deal with this riffraff. You feel me? A player's trying to self-sabotage or players trying to, okay, I don't want to get hurt. Let these niggas just go straight to the league.
I think we're close. I think because of NIL, especially starting and at the high school level for a good amount of the country.
Yeah.
I think at some point these kids, these parents are a lot more or have to be a little bit more financially aware.
Right.
I think that was their biggest stick when it came to one of the big sticks that it came to when kids coming out of high school was that they weren't really prepared financially. Yeah. I think these dudes are clear cut, probably athletically ready. Mm-hmm. So I think we're close to time to where they need to make that decision. I think that helps college basketball.
I think a guy
in
like
general.
Darren Peterson would benefit from just coming out of high school.
Yeah, no, for sure.
What I'm saying? He skipped this whole because you got to think, bro. College can be a lot.
It can be, but what I will say is for basketball kids, I don't give them a pass and I don't give them any grace. You're probably on campus for 3 months. So you can't.
I'm just mainly talking about the development. Do you think players truly get developed?
Yes. At the college level, yes.
The top players, though.
Yes. I would still say that.
I think it can hurt them. Now, I bring up a name. You might not know this name, but I bring up James Michael McAdoo. That nigga should have left after his freshman year, stayed, overextended himself in Carolina. You remember what I'm
talking about? I know you're talking
about. He went from after his freshman year being a top 5 pick to staying in Carolina, I think, to his junior year.
Yeah.
And wasn't even a first rounder.
But to me, that goes to show that he just missed his window of when to come out.
Okay.
I don't think it's development wise, like it's you know what I mean? Because some of that is like, you come on the scene and boom, you're a good player, you're good enough. You gotta know your agent and who's around you gotta know that you gotta go in your window.
I give you one better, Caleb Love. Granted, I knew he was gonna be a good NBA player, so I don't understand how he failed so late last year. But like after that run in the Final Four, he should have came out.
Should have.
You know what I'm saying? He stayed 3 more years after that, which was crazy. So some of these players, man, I think
it's good because he got the last 2 years in NIL.
Nah, that's a fact.
And then too, like the kind of add to that too, like that's what I was going with. It's like now you kind of help college basketball getting those guys going to the league. Now it kind of levels the playing field of NIL. Now you start getting guys who are committed to being in college for multiple years and they're able to grow and make it to the next level.
Mm-hmm. But I think this draft class is probably one of the best we done had in years.
For sure. For sure, bro.
It's definitely top heavy, but I think it's also from top to bottom, it's a great class as well.
But most drafts are top heavy, right? Like you have your heavy hitters, but like you said, this is probably the best. This might be the best class since what? I would say over 10 years.
Nah, for sure.
This might be better. This might be like a 2014,
2012.
2012, bro.
Who was 20? Oh, AD and them?
Yeah. Like, cause there's some even the teams that are not even like Arkansas, who's like the middle of the pack, like they gotta kill him.
A-Cuff.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Somebody said some crazy shit, but they said that A-Cuff was the best guard that Calipari ever had.
That.
I'm like, bro, what? Y'all act like Derrick Rose and John Wall didn't exist, bro. What the fuck y'all on?
He's a better scorer than both of them.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
he is.
At this point, at this point. But
don't get me wrong. John Wall and Derrick Rose were explosive,
but different, bro.
When it comes to pure scoring,
hey, bro.
But even I don't even know that because I think even De'Aaron Fox was a pure scoring point, bro.
Yeah, I like De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox was different.
He was
in Kentucky, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I'll
take Jamal Murray over SGA over them.
Calipari had a run.
I ain't forget about it. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Shout out to Calipari, man. The point guard.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see somebody had said on the podcast? They said the NBA should do. I think it was the Rich Paul joint. They said Max Kellerman brought up they should do the USA, the world, and then Kentucky should be the third team. All the players in the NBA that went to Kentucky should be part of the All-Star shit. Which that's a valid point because
they got
I don't fuck with you. You know I don't fuck with the kitty cats. They got some goons over there.
They do. I say that.
So we expect March 19th, right? Week of March 19th.
March 15th, Selection Sunday.
Selection Sunday is March 15th, and then we kick it off with the first four on the 17th and the 18th of March. And then March 19th starts off the first round of the NCAA tournament. Get your brackets ready.
I'm making a bold prediction. Buckeye B prediction. Miami of Ohio going to the Final Four.
Oh
shit.
Is that why he asked the question last week?
Nah, okay. I give him Elite Eight. I ain't gonna say Final Four. But shit, fuck it. Fuck it. Final Four.
Stand on it.
Fuck it. Stand on business.
I was gonna give a bold prediction. I was gonna say Michigan State in the Elite Eight, but
That's
shit.
Bold?
I think so. They ranked 13th in the country.
Nah, them niggas, winning the national championship would be bold.
13th in the country, Elite Eight.
Right.
Like all it takes is you to match up well, and you could get into the Elite Eight.
My heels get healthy.
If you said Final Four, Natty, maybe.
My heels get healthy. We going to the Final Four. My heels get healthy.
Okay. No point guard.
I can't wait. So we gonna do it.
Let's do brackets.
We do brackets.
Yeah. Can we put some money on it?
Yeah, let's put a $10 pot. $10
pot.
$20 pot. $20 pot.
All right, we do 20.
Yeah.
You know,
he wants to put 100
me and
in
Jeff,
that
you want to go for the juggler.
Whatever y'all want to do.
Because you got to think, bro. 20 twins.
And I know I ain't.
Winner take all?
Yeah, winner take all.
Take all. Bet.
Yeah.
First and second.
We'll start it. I'll create the app. I'll create it on the app.
All right. But with that being said, man, it's been a great episode of Tunnel Vision Podcast. I want to thank everybody out there for listening. Do y'all got anything y'all want to say?
No, I'm good.
You want to shout out the little man?
Yeah.
Shout out the little man. Little. Jeff, you want to come in? Okay. Little man.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your name?
It's a
Ryan, how old are you?
6.
Yeah.
Okay. So you watch football?
I watch basketball.
Basketball. Who your favorite basketball player?
Steph Curry.
Oh.
Hey, go to sleep on him. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Most points you scored in your basketball game.
20.
So 20. Uh-oh.
Okay,
It's a
then.
bucket
You shoot
getter.
Threes.
Right.
You shoot 4 too.
You say I know I just get
You go
buckets.
to the basket.
Yeah, sometimes I go.
Okay.
No, when it's practice, I go like.
He a lefty or he a righty?
Oh.
He right.
Okay.
Right.
Unorthodox right now. Okay.
I can dribble with both.
Oh, I can dribble with both hands.
Okay.
You better let them know.
Better let them know, man.
That's what's up.
What
man.
number you wear on the court? Number one?
Number 1.
Oh. I'm gonna call you Uno. Yeah.
You gotta be a dog if you wear number 1, don't you?
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Shouts out to him.
Thank you for kicking it with us today,
Nah,
man.
for sure, man. You held it down.
You want to close us out?
Go
Go ahead and say
Yeah.
tunnel vision out.
Vision out.
And we out, baby.
Peace.